Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash is absolutely one of the most prolific modern artists of our time.
The hits will explain how great Johnny Cash was. They're full of joy, they're full of anger, they're full of self-awareness, and they're also full of swagger too.
Johnny Cash went from working in the cotton fields to becoming this icon and kind of superstar, and I feel like that in itself was the embodiment of the American dream.
This is a guy who's been hungry. He's had to work with his hands. His education was sparing. He had to live a very hard life very, very quickly. And I think that is something that speaks to people.
Johnny Cash hails from Kingsland, Arkansas. Throughout his entire childhood, his family had to overcome the ravages of the Great Depression.
Got a lot of requests for this one. We hope all of you enjoy. It kind of tells a story about how we used to have to live, or how we used to live. We loved it very much back in Arkansas on the cotton farm. How we kind of depended on cotton for a living and looked forward to picking time. I got cotton in the bottomland. It's up and growing, and I got a good stand.
My father was a cotton farmer first, but he didn't have any land, or what land he had, he lost it in a depression. So he worked as a woodsman and cut pulpwood for the paper mills, rode the rails in boxcars, going from one harvest to another to try to make a little money picking fruit or vegetables. Did every kind of work imaginable. I think about his life, and it would inspire me to go my own other direction. And I just like to explore minds and the desires of the people out there.
But the preacher smiled and said, "That's fine. The Lord will wait till picking time. The Lord will wait till picking time."
I think one of the interesting things and the attractive things about Johnny Cash is that he is a figure from another time. He has lived a life that most of his contemporary listeners won't live, will never have to live, and he brings something from that time into your listening experience now.
Still winding down that old familiar pathway.
His family had a pretty bad time during the Great Depression. I think that, as anyone's childhood experiences inform what they do in later life, it certainly bled through into a lot of songs and his outlook on life and the things that he chose to sing about.
Come home, it's supper time.
The overpowering fear that Johnny Cash had as a child, the fear that the rains were going to rise,